This is Brian Fleming, and just wanted to say hello to everyone who tried out for our Team 3 to 3 Weight Loss Mentorship. And Jackie and I are incredibly flattered. We were reached out to by more than 200 people, and our questionnaire was filled out by probably about 150 to 160 people, somewhere in between there. And we're just absolutely blown away by the response we've gotten from everyone. Honestly, we wish we could help out every single one of you, and we would like to as much as we can. Basically, we ended up going with about 5 or 6 individuals that we would like to help on a one-on-one basis. Unfortunately, we weren't able to choose everyone. I wish we could. But what we want to do is to be able to reach out to everyone as well. And what we're going to do is try to upload some kind of instructional videos, stuff like this, that we're going to do possibly on a weekly basis. We're going to put them up on the website so everyone can see them. And I'm going to show, what I did for exercise, what I ate, basically different kinds of habits, things that I did to lose all my weight. For those of you that may not be familiar with my story, I lost 383 pounds in 18 months. That's a year and a half, and it wasn't easy. So I'm going to show you guys just some of the things that I did on a daily basis. One of the biggest things, what we're going to start out with today, was my exercise routine. And for me, I started over 600 pounds. I was 625 pounds when I started. So there was very little that I could do in order to, work up a sweat, get my heart rate going, stuff like that. So for me, I had to start out very, very small. And to show you guys exactly what I did, I'll show you in just a minute. But I think the most important thing for me was to create a routine, to create a habit, as I like to call it. So basically, it's something that I knew that I could do on a daily basis. So if I was going to exercise, I wanted to make sure that I did something that I could do every single day. And for me, that's something that worked out really well because I started out very small, and basically it was just something that I knew I could maintain. So if I did it one day, I might have been tired, I might have been sore, but, I could probably wake up and do it the next day. So I made sure that I never pushed myself past the point where I knew that I would be discouraged and where I wouldn't want to do it the next day. So just to show you guys what I did, everybody's going to be starting from some other point. Nobody's starting, we're not all starting at the same line. So everybody can do different variations of things that I did, but basically the principle remains the same. It really goes down to habit and routine. So I'm going to show you what I did when I was 600 pounds. And basically all that was walking in place. I decided to wake up one morning a little bit earlier, and I decided to turn on the TV. I had a clock on the wall that I could look at, and turned on Netflix and just watched my TV shows. Typically I wake up in the morning and, I think I was watching some TV show called House, and I was hooked on it. So every morning I'd turn it on and watch an episode. So I decided to, well, maybe I should do something with my time. So I decided to get up and walk in place. And for the first day, it was just for 5 minutes. And I just stared at the clock on the wall, and all I did was walk in place for 5 minutes. Basically, I thought I was running in place. I really wasn't getting both feet off the ground, but I'll show you guys exactly what I did. So let me show you. Let me get this chair out of the way. So all I did basically was just stand here, and that's it. Just walked in place. And I'm basically getting 1 foot off the ground at a time. And there's different variations to this. But basically, the idea is to be as consistent as possible. So I'm either doing this walking, or to basically ramp it up a little bit, I can do this kind of running. But I'm not getting both feet off the ground. It's kind of a light movement. So it's easy on my knees. It's not hard. Okay, so just enough to, get my heart feeling a little bit, kind of like it's speeding up. It's not much. It's really not much. Or just walking, something very simple. And that's all I did. And I'm staring at the clock right now, and I'm looking for that 5-minute hand to go down. So this is exactly what I did. It's a very simple exercise. And now the key to this is I did this every single day. Okay, so what you want to make sure you do is that when you start this, like I said, don't push yourself harder than you should. I mean, the idea is to be consistent with it, and I think a lot of people are going to be want to push it too far. People are going to want to say, "Oh, I got to get out there, I got to exercise, I got to burn calories, and that's not the thing. It's just basically the way I approached it was a lifestyle change. This is something I'm going to be doing every day for the rest of my life, or eventually, every other day, but for me, like I said, it's a little tiny bit. And if you can start this as a habit, as a routine, it's a huge, huge step. And I cannot, overemphasize how important it is to just start a little tiny bit, see what you can do. Some people are starting from heavier weights. Sometimes you may need to start with a little bit less time. If you're more active and you can get around, try running in place for 10 minutes. Or you can do a little bit more than that. Try to do some kind of aerobic, some kind of repetitive motion that gets your heart rate up. And something that's very simple and something that is measurable. Okay, so you want to be able to look at the clock. You want to know exactly how long you did it. Okay, so when you're done, either on a sheet of paper or, if you have an app on your phone, you can use. There's a few different apps. Next time when I make another video, I'm going to show you guys some apps that I use for this. But so I want everybody to give this a shot this week. So if you're interested in participating in our mentorship program, like I said, unfortunately, we weren't able to, choose everyone. We would love to be able to help everyone on an individual basis, but Jackie and I just simply don't have enough time. We both work our own jobs outside of this as well. So for the first week, what I would recommend is first thing in the morning. Wake up is the best time of the day to do it. First thing in the morning. You start off your day with a little bit of exercise. Trust me, it's better than coffee. You wake up and you're not going to want to do it the first day. You're not going to want to do it. But if you start a routine, just do a little bit and make yourself get up and do it the next day and the next day, you're going to be onto something. And this is what worked for me. I started with just that little 5-minute exercise and I gradually added to it. So what you want to do is for the first day, let's say you do 5 minutes. If you're comfortable to do that again, do 5 minutes the next day. And 5 minutes the next day, and make sure you write it down somewhere so you know that, hey, Monday morning I did 5 minutes of exercise. Tuesday morning, 5 minutes of exercise. And then when you feel comfortable, add to it. For me, I just added 1 minute at a time, literally one minute. So it was 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, up until 10 minutes. And then I eventually started adding it in 2s, 5s. So, I go to 12 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Eventually I got to the point where I was doing it for an hour, and it became a routine every single day. Wake up, first thing I roll out of bed, turn on the TV, walk in place for an hour. And I did that every single morning until eventually I graduated to, going outside and walking. And it was a momentum thing as well. So once you build that routine, once you get that habit going, you get momentum behind you as well. And it's the best feeling in the world when you know that, you're waking up in the morning and, oh man, I did 30 minutes yesterday. I'm going for 35 minutes. It feels great. It motivates you if you can do it on a daily basis. So here's my challenge to everyone for this week. Try to start a routine. Try to start a daily routine that you can do. I would recommend first thing in the morning. If you can't do it sometime during the day or do it at night. I recommend first thing in the morning. That's what worked best for me. So yeah, for this week, this is the first video. This is the first of many, hopefully. So I want to thank everyone again for sending in all their information to us and for wanting to participate in the Team 383 Weight Loss Mentorship. And like I said, Jackie and I are going to try to help out as many people as we can. Hopefully this video helps. If you have any questions, suggestions, comments, feel free to email me. You guys all have my email. You can also post, comments in the video section. Just let me know. The other thing I do want to, emphasize as well is that Jackie and I are kind of developing this as we go along. So have some patience with us. It's kind of like a beta test, really. So we're kind of ironing out things as we go along, and we may have a few hangups here and there. So kind of bear with us as we get everything figured out. And I hope this works for you guys. I hope what I did, I hope I can share that, and I hope it helps other people to get healthy and lose weight as well. Because for me, it was very simple, and I mean, there was no magic pill, there was no diet pill, there was no surgery, nothing like that, and this is very simple. And the biggest thing for me was the exercise was a huge part of it. So for the first video, this is all we're going to talk about, is just the exercise part. For next week, we'll probably get more into dietary stuff, kind of what I ate, some tools that I used as I went along, and we'll start adding more and more to it. And hopefully, you guys get enough information, you guys can start doing your own weight loss journey. So you guys have your assignment for the first week. Let's see how it goes. We do also have to say, to make it clear, Jackie and I are not doctors. We don't have PhDs. We're not registered fitness trainers or anything like that. We're not dietitians. So we do have to say that before you start any exercise or diet routine, please consult a doctor. We're not doctors, so you need to consult your own doctor before you do this. We recommend that. Yeah, I mean, that's our advice for now. So let us know how you're doing. We're going to start a chat group on our website on team383.com, and we're going to have a special area just for people in the mentorship. And I encourage you guys to post on there. So when you've exercised for the first time, go ahead and write on there, hey, I did 5 minutes today. Hey, I did 10 minutes today. And on the next day, post it again so we can see. We want to be able to see your progress. So instead of emailing us directly, saying, hey, I did 5 minutes, we're going to have a lot of emails to go through. So if you guys can post in the group, I'm going to send a link as well to the actual page where you can post on this stuff. And we'll see where it goes from there. So, yeah, thanks a lot for your time, guys. And we wish you best of luck. And, yeah, Jackie and I will talk to you again soon. All right, take care, guys. Have a great week.